Welcome back once again from Pink Flamingo headquarters. I'm your host, Cockstar 24/7, and this is our guest here, Flamingo Draco. And
And I'm your host, Q. Well, I got a couple questions to ask Flamingo Draco because she's been in the lifestyle for a minute. And so I want to ask her a couple questions. So my question to you is, my first question is to you, how do you feel about the lifestyle?
Hmm. I like the lifestyle. I'm all about the lifestyle. Kind of, easy breezy. It's all about the vibe.
All about the vibe, like define that, like what you saying, like what do you mean by it? Like it's all about the vibe and the breezy, like explain some of your experiences in the lifestyle.
Hmm. Well, good experience and bad experiences. You kind of gotta, I kind of treat the ladies. It's kind of about all I experience. Kind of got to go for the ladies first, and then it just goes with it. Kind of, that's where the vibe comes in. You gotta feel them out. Depends on the person.
Okay, I understand that. So you saying basically you was in a lifestyle, was you actually with another guy as your other half, meaning like y'all was a couple, or y'all was basically just swinging? I don't know what you mean by that. Like the people want to know.
Well, it is good in the swing, but the swinging part came in. I started as a couple, and
Okay.
you're just a single. So I actually had been with a few couples, and I've been with just a few ladies. So it just depends on, you know, the
Is it
spur of the moment.
the
You
spur of the
never
moment? So
know.
define some tell us about some of your experiences with the couples.
Mm, Well, I usually like to dominate. I like to dominate the couples. I like to tell the guy what to do to make sure he's really pleasing his woman. Because, just when you think I mean, I know a little bit more because I am a woman. So sometimes, I like to go in the bedroom with the couples and tell them what they should be doing. Maybe have to show them what to actually do. So that's how it works out.
Oh, that's cool. So you're a very dominant woman.
Well, I like to be dominated too. I'm very flexible. It's perfect.
Oh, okay, okay. I understand that. I understand that. That's very interesting. So your how did your other half feel about that? Like by you being dominant? Like was he okay with it? Because you said you was married and you said y'all was familiar with it. Like was he dominant with it with you or like
No,
how did that go?
no. Well, in the beginning, he was very He was actually very um, persistent on actually getting me into the lifestyle. Um, I wasn't ready at the time. About 4 or 5 years later, when I was ready, he never really could handle it. So it was a different scenario because that's when the jealousy from actually a male
Oh,
kicked in.
right.
So it usually is the woman because I kind of and I respect as a woman, as a married woman, as a single woman now, but it's kind of I kind of respect a woman as a woman. So I kind of put the ladies first. So if you're in a relationship, I kind of talk to her before I go into it, so we have an understanding. There's always an understanding of any swinging. There's certain rules that everybody's rules are different. So you got to kind of talk to the people you're with.
So could you tell us like the type of things
Talk.
that you was going to in your marriage that you said the jealousy issue because that's a good topic that you were saying. So could you tell us like some of the things that made him jealous that you was doing?
Well, because as many men that enjoy seeing women with women, it actually became she can do what I can't do kind of type thing. It was actually when I get intimate with a woman, it was kind of more like it's a sensual because men are physical lovers, women are sensual lovers. So it's sensual for us. So we start orgasms start in our mind. So it starts here. So if you ain't got us here, you might as well forget down there. It ain't happening. So I don't care what if you got 10 inches or 3 inches. That shit ain't gonna matter if you ain't got us here
So you saying
intellectually.
it basically start from all from the mind.
Absolutely,
When a man try to
absolutely,
fulfill your sexual needs, it all start from a woman's mind.
absolutely. Our orgasms are kind of there.
Oh wow, that's very interesting. That's I'm glad that you touched that topic. And is this something that you want to say?
Yes, I do, because as a single male in a lifestyle, she touched a very important topic. You got to be here first with the woman. You got to get in her
Right.
mind. You see what I'm saying?
Even as our body, as our sensual, as a sexual, as a woman, it used to be I was so self conscious, but sex isn't about if you have a belly, if you have a stretch mark, if your titties ain't hanging right. It's here because that if you ain't got him here, you ain't got him there. Like it is like your sex drive, your sensuality, it has to come through here. And it takes age and wisdom sometimes to get that,
Wow,
which is
that's
true.
very interesting. You touched a very good point. And
I can touch
so
a lot
basically,
of
what I'm
good
saying
points.
is, so how did y'all come to an agreement? How did y'all come to agreement as a married
I'm
woman?
single now.
I know
That's how
you're
that
single now,
agreement.
but I'm
That's
talking
how
about
the
at the
agreement
time.
worked, though. I'm just saying that's how the agreement worked because he
Oh,
actually ultimately couldn't handle it.
okay. He couldn't handle it, so that's when you had to
Right.
go switch ships,
Well,
basically.
I mean, once we try to come back from that, it's hard because you already set my mind already going 1,000. So now you come back. Now you want to go. You ready for me? You wasn't ready for me then. You ain't ready for me now for sure.
So basically, y'all
Right.
ain't come to a mutual agreement before this all the way happened. That's what I want to say, then.
Well, we did, but ultimately, I mean, your mouth can speak. Mouth can tell you anything.
Oh,
Just saying.
wow.
That's
Yes,
the
and
truth.
that's
The mouth can tell you anything, but actions. I mean, but love is the strongest emotion. So if you ain't really ready, if you ain't rock solid in your relationship or where you are in your mind, I mean, you ain't ready for that because that's a lot. It's a lot. But you either gonna, if your partner is willing to go out of your relationship, it's kind of like beat them or join them. I mean, you can sink shit, whatever. You might as well just do it in front of them. I mean, I'd rather be honest. I'm an honest person, so you can do what you want because we all do shit in the dark, but it always comes to light.
and that's why I always say
Absolutely.
honesty is the key, and no means no. Do you have any more questions for her?
Yes, I do. I have one question. When did you first realize that you was interested in women?
I've actually always noticed the beauty of a woman. I mean, it comes and it's a state of my, it's a
Mhm.
state of, it's a feeling for. I've always been raised by strong women, so it kind of like I've always seen women do shit men could never do. Like these
Such as, get the
miracles,
details. We
and I
all like
mean,
details.
it's kind of like where men have lacked, women have picked up. So as a strong female myself, I've grown to. It's kind of like like where I said the sensual and the physical thing. I've noticed the beauty as a woman, but I've noticed beauty as people. It's a people thing. It's not necessarily as a sexual thing as far as male or female. When I look at a person, not color, not gender, that doesn't matter to me. It's kind of like, where are you as a person? So that, but as a female, when I got to notice, when I got intimate with my first female, which was at a young age actually, I noticed that it was more sensual. So the feeling of a woman, the touch of a woman is different than touching a man.
Oh,
It is. I
that
mean,
that
I kind
I
of feel
couldn't.
like
Yes.
y'all owe us a little bit, just so you know, because sucking dick and eating pussy is way different things. So I'm just saying that's a whole other topic too.
It
If you're gonna get
is.
It
because
definitely is.
the skill level of it all. I mean, it's a lot of work, depending on the person, the male, to do to
Right.
please a person. As a woman, you got to stay in one motherfucking spot. You ain't got to do all the extra stuff sometimes. It's only one little, we're great. So, yeah. So I think y'all owe us a few hours, 1,000 hours.
So basically, what you saying basically a woman knows another woman's body versus a man.
Well,
Absolutely.
I think it's just and not necessarily, because you can get caught up. Don't get me wrong. I mean, to know a person, because we're all different. Everyone's different. Everyone's built a little different. Your little spot might be different. All pussies don't look the same. All penises, all kind of, whatever.
Right.
But all our flowers are not the same. So it's kind of, you got another little spot, but really you have our our orgasm and our inner orgasm. We have our G spot. We have our clit.
Right.
So we can orgasm two different ways. So as a man, that's a whole nother subject there. You can keep on going. But,
Right, and I truly respect that. So I love the whole exotic look that you got going on. Where did you get that from? Like, what inspired you to do that? Like, where did you get that from? Because you got a whole little exotic look to you, and that's what people want.
No, it's just kind of my age. It's just the way I'm set up. I figured if I'm laying down, I could lay up either way. So it should be still sticking out.
Oh, so that's why I definitely know where you get your name from.
Right.
Because you definitely, I see you the name that you came from, Flamingo Draco. I noticed that in the movie Rocky. That's where that whole name came from, and I got a vision of it. Right. You look exactly like her in the movie Rocky.
I told that Pink, Virgin Nelson, right?
Oh my gosh! So that's wow. That's very interesting. That's very interesting. That's very interesting. So let me ask you: are you the type of person that is outgoing, far as in the swingers lifestyle, that you could be around a lot of people and have sex, or you got to be in a secluded area?
Film that shit. I will direct it.
Oh wow!
What?
Oh wow! Oh wow! So you got a whole So I understand now. That's very interesting that we touched that topic, and I'm Q, and y'all heard it all right now. We here with the beautiful Flamingo Draco, and we here with
Draco.
Rockstar 24/7.
And that's how we do it at Pink Flamingo. We keep it real. I want to wish y'all a safe night. Please stay safe. And
Thanks,
we all know that. All love and peace. And we'll get back y'all to the next episode.
Well, make sure you hit like and subscribe. Any comments, leave in the box below. Thank you and God bless.
Yes.